Big up the Chatbout podcast, yeah. Captain Positive are the boss, yeah. Whole heap of things to we chat about. So, grab a chair and hold a seat, yeah. Talk with intelligence. One bag of things to we chat about. Don't talk, don't laugh about now.
Yeah, man, we say Chatbout. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to another episode of Chatbout Podcast with me, your host, W.G. Deso. Now, feel free to support yourself. Go tell it on the mountain. Whatever it is that you're creating, let people know about it. Don't be shy. You know what I mean? After all, it's your dream. No weapon formed against you shall prevent your dream from prospering. Please believe that. And on that note, today's quote reads, if a plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. I repeat, if a plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. Many a times, some of us say we have this dream, right? We feel this dream. We know this dream is real. We know this is what we want to do, what we want to become, what we want to achieve. But after several attempts, after several plans, after several tries, it is not yet materializing at the pace in which we thought it would have materialized. So what we do? We go after something else. You know what I mean? We go after something in the interim. Or we think that changing the goal is going to make us happier. Because after all, we are going to be busy, right? Not necessarily. Because whatever it is you're changing the goal to, it's not another goal, you know. You're just changing it to a pastime activity. Because if your dream is to become a doctor and you think it is not working out, it is taking too long, and you are going to, all right, I'm going to settle for becoming a nurse. Unless your original plan was to become a nurse, you are not going to be comfortable being a nurse, you know, because you're going to see all these doctors, you're going to be in and around all these doctors, and then you're going to say, I should have, I could have, what would have happened if I had continued? You know what I mean? So you are only going to delay the inevitable. Change your plan. Whatever strategies that you were using that wasn't working at the time, change them. You might not have been studying the way you wanted to study. You might have been distracted when you should have been studying. You might have been taking too many days off when you shouldn't have been. Change the plan. You see, there are several reasons to change your plan, you know. Because if this plan is not working, you want to become an editor. But every road to get into that internship or to get to the point where you need to start or the skill or whatever it is, something is not working out. Don't take shortcuts. Don't settle. All right, I'm not getting to become an editor, so I'm going to be a videographer. If you wanted to be a videographer, that's where you would have gone in the first place. Your true passion lies in editing. So don't change the goal. Change the plan. Whatever it is that you were doing that wasn't getting you the results that you wanted, change them. It is easy to change your plan. You know? This is why they are called plans. Plans change, but goals don't. How is it you have a goal to become a block maker? Right? You have a goal to become a block maker, to make blocks, sell blocks, supply blocks, right? But okay, the machine that you wanted, you can't get it, or the machine that you got, it is malfunctioning and you can't bother. Well, you weren't in it to become a block maker to begin with, because now all of a sudden you want to go paint. Because painting, you know, takes up your time, and painting doesn't let you work, you know. But then you're miserable because you do something that you don't want to do. You're only passing time painting people's places, doing painting jobs. I call them odd jobs because you're worried about bills and all. I'm simply saying there are many different ways to get to your goals. But each of us have one or two or three goals. Our goals don't change. Whatever our goals are, that's what they are. They are our goals. You know what I mean? Don't change your goals to satisfy a plan, to suit a plan. No. Change the plan to suit the goal. Okay, so all right. So when I was getting to record, the memory card was formatted so it couldn't work in this camera. No, I am not technically savvy. I only know to press the start, pause, on, off button on this camera. But I wasn't going to let it prevent me from recording this episode. So what I did what most people would do. I went on YouTube and I found a video on how to format the memory card so I could record. You know what I mean? I changed the plan, not the goal. The goal is to record an episode, and it is going to get recorded whether or not this memory card I like it or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was fiddling, I was twiddling, I was doing all the plans that I had, or I thought I had to get this show on the road was not working. So I changed the plan. I wasn't going to, oh, you know what, I'll record another day. Another day is not promised. I have right now. This is what I have now. I don't have a tomorrow, I don't have a next week. Right now, so what I did, I took out my phone, YouTube, how to format a memory card in a Panasonic GH4. Quick short 1 minute 21 second video. Ta-da! Here we are, Chatbout podcast. So I'm simply saying, and you might think that problem is small. Yes, it's a small problem, but it would have prevented me from doing something that I love doing, which is bringing my dreams to fruition. So it might seem a small problem because most of us think that the problem, if it doesn't involve millions of dollars, is not a problem, you know. Can you imagine if I wasn't thinking that, you know what, I can find a video, or there wasn't a video on YouTube and I decided that, you know what, until I get a different memory card, which is going to take me however long, I am just going to simply wait. Then what? Then what? So listen to me now. Don't think that the size of your problem or the size of the plan is bigger than your goal. There's no plan that is bigger than the goal, because ultimately you make plans to get to the goal. So the goal is the end all be all. The goal is the biggest thing you have going. The goal is what you must reach. The goal is the pinnacle. It is the plateau. It is the higher heights. This is why we strive. We strive to get the goal done. We strive for greatness. So the plans, there's no goal that leads to a plan. But all plans lead to a goal. You see me? I said there's no goal that leads to a plan, you know. But you can't get to the goal without plans. Plans, and the word that I use are plans because plans change. Goals don't. Plans change. Goals don't. So if a plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. You know what I mean? This is why we have plans. Several plans. Even in housing. Sometimes you have a housing plan and based on the land or a few things, you have to change your plan. But the end result doesn't change. Which is the end result? The house, the building, the factory. That is the end result. That is the goal. The plans might change, but the end result, the goal doesn't. Okay, I started out with a 5-bedroom plan. The land only can facilitate a 4-bedroom. But what has happened? The plans changed, the goal didn't. You still end up with a house. You know what I mean? So I am simply asking you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, that don't worry about the plans. If the plans are not working, change them. This is why we have several plans. We have several avenues, channels, roads, lanes, streets, means to get to our goal. Plans change, goals don't. So if your plans don't work, change them, not the goal. And we do so while making positivity the new disease. Go.
This is the Chatbout podcast. We there first, them there last. Everything I figure off the broadcast. Podcast, Chatbout. Chatbout podcast. Hey, WG Dessa.